Anyways, welcome back. My name is Kals, and let's continue on with this journey. I haven't played this for a long time because I've been busy. Well, I have been really busy. So let's go spin. Which one should we get? Hope I get the red diamonds. Ooh, so close. Hey, not bad. Cool. And daily challenge. Next one. Oh, we haven't played this for a long time. I was gonna keep playing this for like 4 days, but with all this working and everything else going on right now, yeah, it's been really busy. So let's continue on playing this game. I think I played this one most of the time before. I'm not sure. Let's go do this with. Whoops! Oh no! I forgot about that. Totally spaced it out. I forgot this now. I need to change the key format. I keep forgetting about that. I was supposed to like change the arrow keys to the WASD. That was my fault. So, oh my god. The wires are all over my desk. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Everything should be fine. Everything should be fine. Oh my god. Ugh. So anyway, let's continue on this journey right now. I think I did most of it. I think. I'm not sure. There we go. Don't fall. Well, basically, if I want to fall, yeah, I have to like fix the keyboards later on. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry for that. Just had fish sticks. Right now I am eating lunch, sorry now. I'm just taking a break here and there with the work. Oh man. Doing engineering optimization is like really challenging because of the chapters right now. It's getting a little bit difficult. Basically just like doing chapter 5. Yeah, chapter 5 on the engineering book. Which book I'm going to use? I don't remember the title of it. I'll probably put that down in the description what I've been doing. Oh man, but yeah. Oh, my voice is so low. Sorry about that because I've been like talking with high school students right now. We do like soft skills, which is like a workshop, or STEM day, and that we were like not actually kind of like trained students. So like what we do in courses that we have, and if they're like really interested in these stuff, that's fantastic, etc., etc. Which is great. Yeah, that's great news. But there is another choice, because apparently we have like a lot of these things going on. And yeah, we do need like more of these students in engineering, more students in the wind and turbines, etc., etc. But one thing I forgot to tell you, well, hopefully high school students are watching this one, I hope, or that there's like, students or parents out there that are listening to this one, it's not like just like you learn one subject. That's one of the things. That was kind of the disappointment that I kind of like forgot to mention to each one of these students is that, there's no such thing as one course. There's like, you can do multiple things. That's one thing. It's like for me, myself, I don't do welding all the time. I could do welding, automotive, drafting technology, engineering, electrical components too as well. I've been doing a lot of these ones because I do a lot of like multi-courses or multi-skills or whatever. And that's great for me too as well. This thing's still loud. Hold on. I need to fix this. Oh no, I missed that. There we go. Turn that down a little bit. So yeah, I've been, like I said, it's not like just like one course you can study. It's just like there's multiple courses out there that you can give it a shot. And it's just like, there's no like, as I repeat again, no one subject. You can do like multiple subjects. Yeah, I know it's kind of like a bit challenging for everybody else to say like, how am I gonna do this, etc., etc. It's not basically asking questions or asking tips or anything like that. It's just basically out for you that have to work it out. Because it's not just me trying trying to teach you. I'm trying to do that with the mentors. It's kind of like challenging. Because it is, I've been trying to like do that one, but again, I don't know what type of students are like, very interested. I have been doing like mentees or mentee. Dang, I forgot what was the one. She told me that there's like a description of like it's not like mentoring them, but I am mentor students. So I'm guessing it is like mentee. I guess is a term. I'm thinking that might be it. But anyways, so kind of like that. It's like me trying to mentee these students The only problem is that it depends on like which ones are very, passionate about. There are some that are like ahead, and that's it. And basically we just meet like few here and there. Yeah. This is way too loud. Sorry for that. And like I said, ooh, excuse me. That's perfect. Right now, I just feel like trying to like teach these students how to like, do these things, but then the instructor wants to like teach them more than that. There's no such thing as like, well, we understood that they are learning these skills of electronics, making stuff, etc., etc. The problem is just that we need to teach them like how you like use these skills and pass them on to the next. Because I'm not sure if that's like what he wants me to do on that point, but it's just I'm not sure how it's gonna work. That sort of thing. It's kind of like very, very hard to identify and also trying to like pick specific areas, because usually we do like pick project for these students. Yeah, it's very hard for them to actually like have them choose on their own, and it really is kind of difficult. I might be trailing off here a little bit, but then from students, when they want to say like, oh, I want to choose my own projects, I never actually hear that from them. There are some of them that do say, yeah, I want to do this, because that's their choice. That's great. Whether it turn out great, we'll see. Versus others, they said most of the time they'll say like, I don't know what to choose. Basically, they don't know what to choose. What subject should they want to try? And that was a big issue that I always have with these students. And that, I want to like help these students out, but they have to like try to like talk with me to actually find out like what is their focus, what is their key idea, or what is their special interest is the biggest one. Because I can't just read their minds and just like choose something for them even though it's like not their interest. And I have been there before too as well. And I've seen that too as well. There's like students. Does it? No! I am trying to press the button quickly. Oh man. There we go. Yay. There we go. See, now the progress is going up. Ah, almost to the next field. Not bad. Anyway, so. Oh. Cool. Yay. Did that. Cool. There we go. Play at least one booster. I'm trying to do one booster. Let's go try this one. So now I'm gonna try one booster. 3, 2, 1. I hope that's the booster. Anyway, so like I said, it depends on like these students how they like, how we gotta like get them motivated. And it really is challenging of like what, because I know that like these students are like new and then they're like getting the foundation. I'm not sure, because that's the big issue that I have, is that whenever like students are saying like, okay, I want to try this one, do the internship, or do this like position, or do the project, they have limited skills that they have, which is kind of true for these structures. Yeah, they encounter these ones most of the time, knowing that they have these it's not new for them. It's just that they've seen it before, knowing that these students are kind of like a challenge to actually like get them motivated or get them to open up, saying like which project should they want to try. Because most of the time you've got like these other instructors, I want to say they don't care that much, or that most of the time they like are the same position as we are, like saying like what subjects are these students are interested in. We know that's just like they like do like nursing, welding, construction, automotive, or other stuff. It's just that we want to like do more projects for them. We know that's like they've been doing the same stuff over and over and over, and it's just like, okay, but at some point they should know what they're doing, so we should give them some like an interesting project. Like for welding, we should be like provide some of the stuff that we wanted to give them. Like the instructors used to tell me that they never tried aluminum before. They never done aluminum because it's new to them. They done steel, yeah, and they done like G positions, and also the other. Oh, what was the other positions that they done? basically like it's like saying like butt welding, joint welding. Get out of your head, not that type of those situation. I mean, it's like welding termination of like you do like a bevel welding. Whoops, sorry for that. Lost concentrate there. Like joint, basically like, there's like a 45-degree angle that you have to weld with certain type of rods. It's like 1610s and 7018s. That's basically to actually do penetration test to whether like how well those metals are fused together and how the students are capable of welding that part. Because I noticed that if you put robot in there, that doesn't know like what's it supposed to do. It does the job, yeah, but not like the entire function of the welding. Basically, I gotta have like a manual person to actually weld it in there. That way, you get the control of it. Because robots are like much more random set of like, and doesn't know what it's supposed to do. You have to program it, but you don't know as well because now you need like welders. So for welders, you gotta have like know like how they feel for it. They know how to like weld this area, and also control, and also how it's like being. I'm not sure how you describe it, but it's like having them connected with a machine with themselves. That way they know like how they can control it. They are the controller, and that they like know what to do with the welding. That's it. And like I said, from the other ones, doing a bevel joint, basically, well, bevel. I know there's like a round welding tool as well. Basically, it has like a fillet welding tool as well, which is not like the same thing as like cutting a 45-degree angle. No, you got a fillet that is like rounded off, and that one you just weld it onto it. But it has like good good penetration, what type of welding speed they used, technique, and then there's like other ones too as well, such as like going overhead, doing vertical welding, horizontal vertical, which is just like plates are like laying longitude, or no, latitude, laying latitude, and then you have to weld it at the same parallel it. But and also there's more welding such as pipe. That one's way much more complicated because if you do machine with that one, it's kind of challenge for that one machine because you gotta like figure out what's the diameter, figure out the how you like pick the right certain thickness of it, how it's being welded. The welders themselves, they know what to do. They just do the machine, take the welding rods, and they should know their technique of like, you know, they know how to do this one. It's kind of like that. It's very hard for us to actually like, pick specific projects for them to actually like go more advanced. But sometimes it's really super challenging because basically these students, they said they don't want to do anything else much more than that. That's it. They don't want to do like much more advanced skills. They want to do like basic skills. That's it. That's the biggest problem that I always have with these students. But then with the high schoolers though, they are much more interested in these type of skills. Doesn't matter what it is. Basically we're trying to get them like, you know, have them a great life, have a great career, but it is like based on their special interest of like what they really want. And it really is kind of a challenge for me to actually like, or a challenge for us too as well. It's not me alone, it's just that there's more other instructors and students too as well. Is that they say that they want to like, they want to do something best for their either their kids or their nephews or relatives that they have to actually give them a great career in the future. Me, I kind of don't have that type of relationship bonding of that situation because, you know, I don't have that type. And I'm usually that type of person that's like, you know, always doing things myself, but then it's kind of like, you know, it really does get boring every now and then. I know it's kind of like interesting to say like, oh wow, you do these things by yourself. Yeah, but you get like, you get kind of like super bored around it. That sort of thing. And it's kind of like really, you know, disappointment. Really kind of like disappointment that I kind of like, you know, I do have these skills, yes, but what's the point of like me just holding on to it and just like being selfish. Instead, I should have been like teaching them, giving them to these students. But then when it's like toward high schoolers though, these high schoolers are very interested in like, you know, they want like, they ask so many questions like, how do you get to these ones? How is these very, very special interests of yours? Again, it's just I want to like put out everything else I have. Versus some of the students, I had to like figure out how you mentor them. This can't be like the same. Yeah. Okay. Boy, I've been talking a lot. What time is it now? Okay, almost there. We do like 30 minutes and that's it. Believe me, I'm trying to like take a break here and there because I'm getting a headache off these homework and the assignments and a lot of activities, events. But just, the instructors know that I am been busy here and there, and that it's always been busy. It's always been busy here and there, and let me try to do this. Okay, it's always been busy with these type of situations I have. But most of the time, it's just like, you know, yeah. I don't know. I kind of zoned out there for a second. Oh man. But again, it's just like me being busy here and there, and then just trying to like find that specific. Well, I'm not sure how it's gonna work because usually I've been trying to do that all the time. Like for the past 2 semesters, no, 3 semesters, I've been doing that. And I'm trying to like find that specific student who is like much more of themselves. I don't want to say like me. No, that's impossible to actually accomplish that. To say like, you know, I want this person to be like this person. No, you do not. I had crossed that before, like 5 times, even with my instructors, because apparently that, you know, there's no such thing as like another clone of me, and that's kind of like a bad thing. Because if there's like another person of me, it's kind of like, I'm not sure, it's kind of like annoying most of the time, and it's just doesn't work. It's not worth it. But then if you find someone that's like, you know, them, if they're like themselves and they have a great skills on their own way, then that like, you know, got me interested. Like, okay, that's the person I'll be working with. It just depends on like what's the area on his side. Oh boy, my throat. Oh my god. And non-stop talking. Oh man. But yeah, you'll be hearing me talking a lot more. These ones out there, here and there. Might be repeats. I'm not sure if I actually repeated before. And also like talking like much more broadened topics that I always love to talk. And besides, this is like the only way for me to like, you know, say something about myself. Like, you know, you have some students that like, you know, saying like, oh, doesn't have anything else to say, or they want to like, oh, I don't want to like stay here in the class, etc., etc. Most of the time, those are the type of students that I don't want to work with because of their much more selfish of not understanding. I understood that they're saying that, you know, they want to go home, take a rest, etc., etc. But isn't that the idea that they've been doing that for entire months or days, that it's been going on with their mind over and over and over, saying that it's kind of like a little bit weird for me to actually like see them do that way, because apparently didn't they do that all the time? Because you gotta think about it, because this is like much more to like, you know, psychology, that it's kind of like your brain is like fixed to that point of like being so bored of like, oh wow, is that the time? Almost there. Being so bored at it really is kind of weird that it's like they always do the same thing, but then their brain gets bored, and then that's when it's like saying that, you know, I want to do something else, blah blah blah, I want to get out of here. It's basically like doing the high school environment culture, like not saying that's a bad thing, it's just that it's kind of like they should have moved on to that one, and they should know like this is like how it is out here, because you gotta like understood that you have to go beyond that point and just like get rid of it, because once you're out of like high school part of it, you have to like oh man, I don't know what the term is called. Ugh. Because I got rid of that one long time ago from high school. I got rid of that one, and I have like, now it's my turn to like, you know, experience these situations. Like, what am I gonna expect from it here, or in reality, and what is it like? Is it something else I'm missing right now? And it really is like interesting that, whoops, really is. I pressed the wrong button. I went right instead of up. Anyways, it went from like very interesting situation that, you know, it doesn't like correlate to anything else. It's just, I think I'll give you the information about the book I've been reading about. It's not like it gives you answers. It just gives you like the idea of toward life, toward people, toward everything else, toward yourself. It doesn't like give you like instructions or give you like answers. It just gives you like the idea and what to think. That is like, the book is like you, or it could be a person, which I guess the author is a person of that book, giving them the perspective what to expect in reality, and like what is yes or no, or what is neutral and what is as is. Because the book is kind of interesting, which is called the I Never Knew I Have a Choice. That's a good book. And that one doesn't have anything else. There's no quizzes, no questions or answers, nothing onto that book. That one just basically just gives you questions, but gives you like a broadened idea of like what you want in your life. That's it. Including for high schoolers, if you are interested, probably read this book. But again, it's not like, you know, it's not gonna go toward your classes. Like I think what a friend of mine used to say, because apparently it's still like high schools, they don't give you these options to do that. They just give you these subjects like math, reading, writing, and science. That's it. But they don't actually give you like preparation of like what to expect once you leave beyond this point. And that's one of the most interesting subjects I have like read through the book. And then talk with, apparently my instructor, he passed away from the UNM. He was the best psychology instructor, that he has a PhD on it, and he gave us like a lot of questions, a lot of like insight, like how to deal with these situations, how to like go beyond it. Not like a psychiatrist or anything like that. Basically, he just gives like insight on like how you do resolve these situations or anything like that. No, but it's just that it's kind of like very, very interesting subjects, and that's kind of like very interesting. And that one is kind of like gives you much more thinking of it. But anyways, I'll probably put that on the book, on the title. I think this will be the end of it right now, because apparently I have like got to work again. Oh boy. But yeah, but a lot of talking. I'm not sure if this microphone's enough to actually hear me out, because I am like very close right here, and then hopefully it does like catch up everything else I'm talking about. Because the other videos I kind of like forgot to turn up my audio of myself and then live it on about the game subject. That's one thing. Ugh, man, that's rude. No! Oh, oops, that was my fault. Well, I guess that's it. So I guess that's enough talking of where I am right now, or where I am in the position. Enough talking, and then to go back to work in reality, which is in university. About to finish some of the stuff that I need to do. We collected some interesting stuff, saved some few cash, or few rings. Right now I gotta do these type of stuff right now, so. Oh boy. So thank you. And so far nothing else with the rewards and how we gotta upgrade these guys yet lately. So right now I'm still building up. And also, rewards are still going up, like daily challenge, and also the spinning, that one's still coming up. I didn't notice that, but I'll probably fiddle around with that one most of the time. Probably like go around with the rewards only, not for the prizes or the race or dash. So we'll continue on with this one. And apologize, this isn't like entertaining game, but much more like a talking situation. I should have done this like with the carnivores app. I should do that one on my tablet next time. Now I do have like some stuff to say too as well, based on the carnivores. Not like the game itself. I do love the game. It's just that I have like some stuff to talk about, which I like bring out a little more because that one's much more conversation. Right now, these games are just like for relax, talk a little bit, etc., etc. So, hopefully that's all of it, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'm gonna edit this up, upload it, and hopefully see what's gonna happen next. So, peace out. Have a great day, and enjoy life.